Thank you. Hello, everyone. How does it feel to be told at 14 years old by your maths teacher that you'll end up in prison? Perhaps you spend your entire year 11 alone in an isolation center teaching yourself the curriculum for your GCSEs. Or even worse, your head teacher labels you a gang member, forcing you to arrive at school from 6:45 a.m. to 6 p.m. as you are deemed a threat to the student body. These are the narratives of some of the men I spoke to for this study. My research investigates the school to prison pipeline, a concept borrowed from the US, and how it disproportionately impacts Black Caribbean youth in the UK, shaping their trajectories through the intersections of education, incarceration, and broader structural forces. Across the UK, Black Caribbean students are more likely to be excluded from school, placed in lower academic sets, and face harsher disciplinary measures. These early exclusions often begin a cycle that increases their likelihood of entering the criminal justice system. The structural racism that pushes Black Caribbean youth into prison in the US is rooted in its history of enslavement. At the same time, in the UK, this process is shaped by colonial legacies, migration patterns, and systemic exclusions. I've undertaken decolonial research methods from the Global South, utilizing the Caribbean method of reasonings with former prisoners from Birmingham, characterized as a horizontal platform for exchange, defined by free-flowing, non-hierarchical dialogue, and denotes the construction of knowledge exchange, highlighting how knowledge pertains within the community. The findings revealed that the relationship between Black youth education and incarceration cannot be merely characterized as a school-to-prison pipeline, as this oversimplification neglects the broader structural society structures at play. Instead, schools serve to manufacture Black youth as prisoners rather than reproduce them. Reproduction is an organic and often mutual process, whereas manufacturing is designed and processed. This is what we call marketizing and manufacturing of the marginalized. These men's lives were manufactured to be marginalized and profited from. This process goes beyond the simplistic reproduction of Black youth into disadvantaged economic positions, ultimately leading them into incarceration. My research indicates that this is a deliberate manufacturing process designed by the imperatives of the education system, which functions for social control, surveillance, and for individuals to comprehend their roles within society. My research can instigate change by centering the voices of a silenced and marginalized group to comprehend what better looks like. By examining history, we understand the contours of education as both an aegis and a mechanism for maintaining status quo and subordination. If we alter how schools engage with Black youth today, we can disrupt the cycle for future generations. Thank you very much.